て止められはしないのさ。路地裏で夢を見る宇宙少年の心はどこまでも燃えている、そう太陽の子供さ。結果出るまで勝負はわからない、やってみなけりゃ全てはわからない、わからない、わからない。年がら年中旅しては本当の自分を探すのさ。もう戦いは始まっている。パーパパパパパパパパパララララララ、パーパパパパパパパパパラララララ、パラララララ、パラララララ。
Units 2 and 4, setup complete.
Setup of linked explosives completed by all units, sir.
Right. Detonate the explosives!
All charges detonated! No visible effect!
Heterodyne's growing again. Damage looks bad, sir.
Notify all units. Withdraw from Line A to Line C, now!
We've just received word that the Heterodyne, covering nearly all of Toshinden, is growing again, bringing all operations in the 23rd District of Tokyo to a complete standstill. Other than a few shortwave broadcasts and Army radio, all standard wave broadcasts have been shut down. What you're watching now is coming to you from beyond the shadow of the Heterodyne. The Heterodyne is covering these districts from a height of approximately 5,000 meters. Authorities expect damages caused by the creature to intensify as it grows, and the government has declared an official state of emergency for the entire area. The Anpo Army has begun general offensive preparations, as well as operations to supply aid to those late in evacuating the city. In addition, we've just learned that 21st Century Defense Security, the company which owns and operates Daiguard, has had their main office building destroyed by the Heterodyne's initial growth period and is currently in the process of evacuation.
Hey! I said no pushing! If you shove your way into the line one more time, I'm kicking your butt. You two, kid, get back in line.
Here, please take one.
There's no need to cry. There's plenty to go around, I promise.
Is anybody there? This is 21st Century Defense Security Rescue Squad. If you need our help evacuating, please come out now.
It's going to be okay, sweetie.
Yeah, I know. Is there anybody there who was unable to evacuate? This is the 21st Century Defense Security Rescue Squad.
It's a nightmare. No, this thing is for real. Come on now, buddy. We've got to pull ourselves together, all right?
I know.
This is 21st Century Defense Security Rescue Squad. Is there anyone who was unable to evacuate? This is 21st Century Defense Security Squad. Is there anyone who was unable to evacuate? This is 21st Century Defense Security Squad. Is there anyone who wasn't able to evacuate?
Okay, we're all clear back here.
Ibuki, Oyama, you okay?
His arm is broken. We've got to take care of it right now.
Yukazawa!
Got it. No problem.
Did any of it matter? All the battles we won? We fought so hard to save this town from anything that tried to destroy it, and one day, it's crushed down to nothing. I think peace is the most fragile, delicate thing I've ever known.
Oyama!
Huh? Oh!
My family's secret rice ball recipe. You can't see the bright side of things when your stomach's doing a war dance down there.
Thank you. Sometimes you know just what to do.
Hey, Akagi, don't I get a rice ball too?
Of course. Have a little taste of heaven.
Ooh, I want a little taste of heaven.
Coming right up.
The Heterodyne is growing at an extremely accelerated rate. At its current speed, Tokyo will be annihilated in 48 hours, and within 7 days, all of Japan, as well as the eastern coast of China, will be engulfed. The Onpo Army Technology Research Lab predicts that in 1 month, the entire Earth will be covered over by the heterodyne.
There are several people, not only within the government but in the press, of the opinion that the heterodyne's growth was caused by the failed attack.
Major Masujima, as the man who pushed for that assault, you've got a hell of a lot of explaining to do.
I agree that on the surface it looks bad. But just
looks bad? Listen, Masujima. Saying this situation looks bad is like saying my hair's been thinning out a bit. You told us a full-on assault was the only way to regain control of the city.
Let's focus on the current situation, all right?
We've got to restore the Army's dignity right away.
I, for one, think we've got to put all our options on the table. Understand?
Yes, sir. I understand. I hereby propose the use of OE weaponry against the heterodyne. We're in luck. The city's evacuation has already been completed. All we have to do is withdraw all our units from the area. No lives will be lost when we unleash our greatest weapon.
Hold on, Major. If we use OE weaponry, we'll obliterate the city. And I'm not just talking about the Toshinden district, you bloodthirsty bastard. I'm talking about every single district.
The heterodyne is growing larger as we speak. The longer we delay, the worse damage it will do.
Worse than blowing up a city on the remote chance that it might make the creature disappear? We've got to come up with a better strategy than that.
Damn it, we haven't got the time. If the heterodyne grows any larger, we may be unable to destroy it at all, Mishina, even using our entire arsenal of OE weaponry. Can't you see it's the only hope for humanity?
OE weaponry? But that's crazy!
Yes, I know. They're considering it right now at an emergency meeting. If this gets approved, they'll hand out an order to launch immediately.
Tokyo will be vaporized. Nothing but a burnt field. I'm sure there are plenty of people who would just love that to happen. Some construction contractor is totaling his profits right now.
That's unforgivable!
I know, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Hey, everybody! Come look at something that'll make you jump for joy! It took a while, but we found the original fractal knot just now!
Hey, don't crowd me!
Well, you better not be wrong this time, kid.
Of course I'm not wrong, dork. Listen and learn. I analyzed the growth patterns and found the knot. And this thing is huge, so it took me a long time and I'm tired and cranky.
So that's where it is.
It's on the very top. Yep, it's way up there, smack in the middle of the heterodyne. According to observations by the Onpo Army, the top of the creature is composed of 2 layers. I think it most likely that the knot is located in the space between the 2.
So then, what is this space between the layers like, Domiki?
How the heck should I know, hotshot? Anyway, we'll transport Daiguard to this very top section and then have you enter from there. After that, you'll find the original fractal knot and destroy it with the Knot Punisher 2. Piece of cake!
But once the monster's destroyed, won't Daiguard fall all the way back down again?
So we attach a giant parachute and hope for the best. That's all. There's no other way to destroy this heterodyne. Period.
So this thing, exactly how high up does it go again?
5,000 meters. I know a 5,000-meter freefall sounds a lot like a slow dance with the Angel of Death, but anything's possible.
Well, Oyama, why don't you place an urgent call to Staff Officer Headquarters?
Staff Officer Headquarters?
Yes. Tell them we'd like to borrow Kokuboga's transport plane.
Why haven't we gotten permission yet? If we can destroy the original fractal knot, the heterodyne will be annihilated. There will be no need to use OE weaponry on the creature.
All technology related to Kokuboga is classified information of the highest order, Shireda. We can't just turn those secrets over to a bunch of civilians.
Then why not send Kokuboga out on this mission ourselves?
A decision at headquarters has been made. We can't scrap a plan in progress to embark on some half-assed non-army operation.
With all due respect, sir, it was a half-assed army operation that landed us in this mess in the first place. And now there's the possibility that civilians can succeed where we failed. Forget about your ego for once.
Don't you know I can have you court-martialed?
I apologize, sir.
Change course to 250. Set target for missile number 7. Align coordinates for 17,000 feet above Tokyo. And prepare all systems for immediate launch on my command. Understood?
Are we really going through with this?
If they give the order, you can be damn sure I'm gonna launch the missile. We have no choice but to do as we're told.
Shirata, what do you think you're doing with that jeep, sir?
The Daiguard pilots are ready to lay down their lives to do what's right, and I intend to support them in any way that I can, Saiki.
Sir, you know what the army will do to you if you go!
I'm looking forward to it. Goodbye, son.
We can't move out?
That's the decision from headquarters. The cabinet plans to approve the use of OE weaponry today. A civilian mission is now pointless.
But, sir!
That's an order!
Major, I understand what it's like to try to do good and fail. I understand the Army's position here. but this is hardly the time to sacrifice a city to save face. If we use OE weaponry now, Tokyo will be contaminated. You may destroy your target, but you'll also destroy people's lives. Isn't it our utmost duty to do everything in our power to prevent that?
How dare you lecture me about what is and is not my duty, so... Izuka, you better not have hung up!
Officer Shirata.
I hereby grant you permission to move out, Izuka.
Permission? But how can you?
I take that back. I don't grant you permission. I hereby order you to lend Kokoboga and its transport planes to Team Daiguard at once.
You're giving up your entire career with that one order.
We'd better not keep Akagi and his crew waiting any longer.
Course green, transport plane Unit 1 moving out. Unit 2 has exited the hangar.
Course 226, set landing point for E386. Rendezvous with 21st Century Defense Security at their emergency evacuation resource site.
Shirata has ordered Kokoboga to move out?
I'm sorry, sir. I should have kept Shirata under closer supervision.
First Shinjuku and now this. Officer Shirata's insubordination knows no bounds.
I will order Izuka back immediately, sirs. And I will also recall Officer Shirata. And as soon as we've completed the operation, I'll have him court-martialed.
We're entering the magnetized area surrounding the creature. All contact with the ground is going to be impossible.
Roger. I'm sorry, men. I dragged you into this unauthorized mission.
We're here because we want to be, sir.
Besides, we can't let the civilians get all the glory, can we?
No, we can't, son.
Hey, Tanigawa?
Eri, where did you put the red miso and the soy sauce for crying out loud?
Hey, Tanigawa, look up for a second, will
What
you?
is it? Huh?
On a dark day in our past, we made the mistake of using OE weaponry. Our company employees are determined to keep us from making that same mistake again. They are willing to lay down their own lives without a thought to battle the Heterodyne. This took more than courage. This took a group of people willing to rise above their situations, their stations, and their differences to stand together, side by side, as one. There is no way for us to know what terrible tests they will have to face when they take on this enemy. But I can say this much. The will of these people who have gone off to defend our lives is stronger than any weapon we could ever hope to create. I am proud to have such people in my company and in my country. We cannot withdraw our support for their heroism. Gentlemen, will you help them?
Izuka, thank you for launching Kokoboga. We really needed you and you came through for us.
If you want to thank anyone, you can thank Officer Shirata. He thinks the world of you. I hope you know that.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay if you don't understand. See you soon, D-.
Whoa, what a view!
Guess this is where we get off.
I knew I should remember to bring my camera on this one. Hey, what's so funny?
Oh, I'm sorry, man, but I just realized how much you remind me of this pet monkey I had way back when I was in elementary school. You're like a dead ringer.
Say what?
I was thinking that too. You look just like this chimpanzee they kept at my father's university.
No way. That face is 100% monkey.
He's a chimpanzee.
No, he's a monkey.
Chimpanzee.
Whoa, et tu, Ibuki?
Don't worry. I'll bet my father had a face like yours.
Huh?
The first time he saw me fight a Heterodyne.
Are you ready for this, Izuka?
Let's do it.
This notice is to inform you of the decision from the cabinet meeting. Should the team fail to destroy the Heterodyne within 3 hours, permission to use OE weapons will be granted. That is all.
3 hours.
I believe what they're saying.
Daiguard stability check. Legs, waist, and chest, all A-OK.
chest, all A-OK. Engine battery and driving force components, all clear.
Ibuki, is our other parachute ready to go?
Oh, that? Don't worry. If it doesn't work, we'll all die a quick death on impact. Just kidding. Seriously, though, we've got to get going. The wind blew us off course, and we're still 2,000 meters from our entrance point.
Let's go. We won't be laughing if they use an OE weapon while we're still screwing around up here.
Something's coming, Itagi. Jump back!
What is this? It wants to keep us right where we are.
Oh, does it now?
We will launch our OE weaponry in exactly 3 hours.
What's that? We've got to wait and see. It will take Daigard and Kokuboga more than 3 hours to get back.
Then that's too bad. If we allow the Heterodyne to grow any more than it already has, annihilating it may be impossible. 3 hours and not a second more.
I agree with you, Major. 3 hours.
However, all responsibility for using the OE weapons, that shall fall squarely on your head, Usujima.
I understand.
Next time on Daigard. This is it, our biggest fight of all time. We're inside the beast and the only way out is a battle to the death. Is this the end of Daigard, or just the end of the series? Don't miss the final episode of Daigard, Office Workers Saving the World.